Hello everybody and welcome, it's your boy Captain X here, and what I'm bringing you today is basically my review of the new Xbox. The new Xbox was not titled Xbox Infinity, in fact it was titled Xbox One. There's a meaning behind the name, we're going to get into this straight away guys. Okay, I've written down some facts about the Xbox. Okay, let's get into this straight away. One, this new Xbox titled the Xbox One is now using Blu-ray discs. It has a Blu-ray drive inside the Xbox One. So yep, Blu-ray discs, may be used for the new Xbox games. Alright, moving on. It has 8 GB of RAM. We all know that's an incredibly high amount of RAM to be able to compete with the PS4. It is not backwards compatible. That's one thing. The Kinect now comes as a bundle with the Xbox itself. So when you buy the Xbox One, you receive the Xbox Kinect as standard, like how you would with a normal controller, and it has 5 GB of internal memory in the hard drive. So as we all know, that's a lot of memory, and that's all basically half a terabyte. Alright, the Xbox One. I was watching the live stream, and this is basically a review to give you guys basically what the live stream contained. Alright, now, the Xbox One and Microsoft and all that, basically there's going to be 15 new franchises released in the first year of release for the Xbox One. And not 15 new franchises, 15 franchises that are exclusive to Xbox. And 8 of those are new franchises that we've never seen before. And then we also have some obviously expected returning titles, such as Call of Duty Ghosts. This other one was FIFA and EA and so and so. So yeah, 8 new franchises, 15 franchises exclusive to Xbox themselves. So yeah man, we're gonna see some new games for Xbox. Me, I'm a Sony fan, but I'm giving you it's all about Microsoft today. It's all about Xbox today. So let's carry on with the conversation. Alright. I was very impressed with the Xbox One. I was very impressed with what it can do. Alright, the Xbox One essentially is integrated Kinect through the entire system. Whereas it didn't do that before. The Xbox Kinect was only usable in bits of the interface and games before. Certain games were only you can use the Kinect, but now the Kinect is a central theme as part of the Xbox One. Kind of like the Wii, but better. In my opinion, much better in terms of motion capturing. They've really done their research, and they've really gone into some significant depth in terms of the captures, how it captures your emotion without you actually having to connect anything to your body. It's able to read your weight, it's able to read your heartbeat. It can do incredible things. The level, this is a new gen console, and it's set the trend, and it makes me wonder how will Sony keep up in the E3 coming up shortly. So yeah, that's really my thoughts about it. But another thing that was great as well, that you can multitask in this with the new Xbox One. So, for example, suppose I had the Xbox One in front of me and you had the Xbox One in front of you. Let's say you could be playing the game. It's voice controlled, kind of like Siri for the iPhone, but much better, on a much better scale. So you could be like, okay, Xbox, watch TV. Xbox, play music. Xbox, play game. Xbox, open the internet. Open my favorites page on the internet. Go to this website. You can do all of those things, and it changes like this. The change is almost instantaneous, guys, and it is fantastic. So I was really impressed by that. And now let's talk about the graphics. As we all know, with a next-gen console, graphics should be expected, but you know what? This level of graphics is insane. The polygon count, I can't remember exactly what the polygon count was, but it is incredibly high. They showed a contrast between Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and the new Call of Duty Ghosts. And I swear, the graphics, the difference in graphics is spectacular. Basically, it's a new level of realism. They have this thing that they developed called automatic lighting, where automatic shadows. So basically, it can create realistic shadows automatically. So now the games look hyper realistic. Some games look like how I'm talking to you now, and that's the level of detail that we've got in graphics now. So it makes me wonder that in the future, in the next 5 or 6 years, what's going to come next? Because this level of realism is unimaginable. It's incredible. So I was very impressed with the Xbox One, guys. But when you sum it all up, there's not really much new features that you see with it. Okay, yes, Xbox is integrated. Basically, the Kinect is integrated throughout the entire system, so you can switch and do external things that are not to do with gaming. So those things aside, yeah, it's great. Basic Xbox Live Like, but there's a whole new features coming with Xbox Live. They totally revamped it. But I'm pretty sure, like, if you guys watch the live stream, not live stream, when you guys watch the on-demand version of the live stream, you guys can check that out in more detail. But yeah, that was nothing really too significant. Just revamped it, restored it, made it a bit better, refined it. Basically, refinements. That's what I consider this Xbox console as. Basically, refinements of the 360. The 360 improved, so let's call it the 360 Plus. Even though it's called Xbox One, but we know. Okay, but I must say, I am very impressed, and it makes me wonder what Sony going to come out at E3. We all know that this is only part of the conference. You know, they're going to have another conference at E3, Microsoft are. But I've got a feeling it's going to be more to do with games, and less about, you know, the console itself, because they revealed the console tonight. So, yeah, man, this is me, my fault. Actually, before I get into that, I'm going to run the clip of the day, because in case you guys forgot, the reason I didn't run the clip of the day in the beginning of the video is simply because, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys, you know, wanted to hear about the Xbox and the news before seeing the clip of the day. Alright, now, clip of the day. Kapang! Alright, Squad X, we're back. Boy, like I was saying, my review for the Xbox One. For a console, for a next-gen console, all things considered. When it comes to next-gen console, what I expect to see, I naturally expect to see better graphics. I expect to see intuitiveness, which I've seen with the Xbox One. Not to the greatest standard, but it's definitely a next-gen console. It's a next-gen console in its own right. Is leaps and bounds above the Wii U, and it makes me understand why EA said that they don't want to develop any more games for the Wii U, but when you have consoles like this coming out, because it is leaps and bounds above the Wii U, it makes the Wii U seem like a granddad console compared to the Xbox One. So also EA are very, like, you know, in close ties with, you know, Microsoft, and basically EA have a new engine. And their new engine is called Ignite, and basically it's just a refinement and, you know, basically sharper, like, basically responsiveness and, you know, realistic movements in terms of, like, their sports characters, their sports games. So what that means, EA said, their executive has said that, basically there's going to be exclusive content within games such as FIFA, NBA, that for the Xbox that will not be available for any other console. It will only be exclusively to Xbox, only on Xbox. So it'll be interesting to see what those features are. And he was talking about things more like, such as, like, the obvious things like Ultimate Team and whatnot. So, you know, that was really the rundown of the Xbox One, guys. You know, hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Comment, rate, subscribe. And before I go, let me give a shout out to like, you know, one of my greatest subscribers, the Crimson Blade, you know, for sending me the link to the live stream, so you know that I didn't miss it. So, you know, I can give this feed straight to you, my subscribers. Yeah, you know, so this is me, your Captain X. I'm signing out, people. And as always, take care and peace.